Hello, fencing fanatics, and welcome to the magnificent Essen Messe in the heart of Germany for what promises to be an unforgettable session of high-stakes fencing at the Rhine-Ruhr 2025 FISU World University Games Summer. We'll start with the semi-final of the women's individual epée. As you can see, the lineup here through the quarterfinals into the semi-finals. It's the defending champion at the bottom that we've got all our eyes on from Hong Kong. It's Say Kaylin. She had a big wobble in the quarterfinals. Defending champion, though, is through to the semis. Well, we'll see Say in the second of the semi-finals. First up, though, it's Anna Maximenko from Ukraine taking on Edina Kardos from Hungary. If you're new to fencing, these direct elimination fights are up to 15 hits, battled over three-minute periods. In epée, you've got to hit your opponent with the tip of your sword, and it's the first one to hit. Whole body's target. Kelly Johnson, referee, gets the first semi-final underway. So like I say, the whole body's target in epée. You can hit from the tip of the toes to the top of the mask. Two different kinds of grip, which are demonstrated here. On the left, Kardos is using a conventional pistol grip, so your hand is tight up against the inside of the guard. Maximenko uses what's known as a French grip. She's called a pommeler, so she can actually hold the weapon a little bit further away from the guard, giving her just a little bit of extra reach. But with that advantage, you lose a bit of strength and a little bit of control. Out of the box early, Kardos with what's known as a flash attack, a running attack to body. Going around her opponent's blade. Beautiful. Lured Kardos into distance. And as soon as she got close enough, this is another change of line here. Maximenko poised here. She's ready for the counter, and she's also ready to dive in. That'll be after the halt, so no point will be given there. Referee called halt for the bodies coming together and the athletes being unable to wield their weapons safely. Beautiful. She sensed that Kardos had let her head go down a little bit there and was just able to do a little half step back and set up that double. And Anna Maximenko from Ukraine progresses through to the gold medal match. Edina Kardos has had a great day. She'll be on the podium with the bronze medal. Now, the second semi-final here, Emily Conrad from Ukraine could join her teammate in the final. She's just 17 years old, world number 55 at senior level already, but she's up against the red-hot favorite, the defending champion representing Notre Dame University. It's Say Kaylin from Hong Kong, China. We've had a minute without any fencing, and this is the second of the passivity cards. And it's a P red, which means the score will advance to 1-1. Both fencers get a point. Benefit effectively from the other one not scoring a hit. But it means now that the shot clock is ultra, ultra, ultra important, because if this happens again, Say will be the winner because she's the higher ranked fencer on the piste. So now the onus is on Conrad to score points, and look at the direction the fight's going in. Conrad now pressing Say. So the first official legitimate score. A bit of blade movement. solid signs from the Ukrainian. Problem is, Say's already adapted. She's now ready for the fake attack, or second phase of the attack. She even jumped back a little bit to create that opportunity for what's called a closing counter. Well, as the time ticks away here, inside 10 seconds, Conrad goes for the throw the kitchen sink approach at it. And that's really good time pressure from Say. The clock has got less than a second left on it. Well, there's going to be an argument here from Conrad that there was no hit, so the referee should have stopped the clock himself. If there's a hit, the box or the timer stops automatically. But Messerschkoff did not feel the need to call halt, so he actually called the halt at the end of time, and that means that Say Kaylin of Hong Kong, China goes through on time, 10 points to 8. There was a lot of energy conservation in that match for the athlete from Hong Kong, China. The World University Games 2025 Women's Epée gold medal bout between Anna Maximenko of Ukraine and Say Kaylin of Hong Kong, China. Now, Maximenko is patient, but here, Say, I think you have to say she's the uber patient epée fencer. Maximenko, though, patient right-handed pommeler, has a straight grip, so has a little bit of extra reach. Keeps her arm low and out of the way. Keeps her opponent busy with bouncy footwork and sharp attacks off the blade. Cautious start expected. They adopt very similar tactics, these two. Could start out as a very low-scoring affair where passivity could come into play. That's a minute without any hits, and the referee stops the fight and gives out passivity warnings. Say the world number 7. Maximenko, the world number 26. I'm assuming that their rankings for this tournament mirror those of the world rankings. The passivity priority is with the higher-ranked fencer, and that's Say of Hong Kong, China on the left. So we're already getting down to 15 seconds before that call's made. Will Maximenko... Oh, no. It's Say who makes the move early. And now that first hit advantage is with the Ukrainian, who stepped away and used that extra reach and that pommeling. Watch this. The attack comes through from Say, and Maximenko produces a classic hit. That's exactly what she wants. Ooh, just about got away with a double. The pair of them there were in a spot of bother. Maximenko not going crazy. Then he has to get one and then make sure that passivity is not called. About 30 seconds away from that now. Was she prepared to take a passivity call here? That's the question. 25 seconds before passivity's called. Maximenko may take a passivity call here. She decides not to. Level pegging again. Well, we've got less than 15 seconds now to go before passivity is called. They can afford to take it now because it can't happen again in the fight because we're inside a minute to go. So they do look like they're accepting that there will be a passivity call now. And just as the clock ticks on to 60 seconds, we get a double. And now one of them has to make a move here, or we're going to have a priority minute. Maximenko seems content to try and get this final hit on the counter-attack, a defensive approach. Say's trying to push for it, but she's ultra cautious of the extra reach of the pommeler. Time's going to run out here. We are going to have a gold medal match decided in extra time, a priority minute here. So there's a electronic coin toss, and the priority is awarded to Say. What that basically means is if there's no hit or only doubles in this 1 minute, Say will win the match. Maximenko doesn't like this game where she's forced out onto the attack. We've seen her get away with it a couple of times today. It's not her A game. Say happy with the priority. Oh, goes out on the attack. And Maximenko did so well on the feet there to skip away and use that extra reach to force the double. Alert fencing from the Ukrainian on the right. No hit given. Priority minute, doubles don't count. .20 to go. Maximenko running out of time here. Say staying keen and eager and launches the attack on preparation. It's a trademark hit, and the defending champion has retained her title here at the World University Games. Say Keiling from Hong Kong, China, is back-to-back winner of the women's epée at this competition. Say Keiling of Hong Kong, China, taking the gold medal for the second time in a row. It is rocking here in the Essen Messe. Hall number 5 is where the fencing is taking place, and we're going to turn our attention now to the heavy metal of fencing. The men's sabre semi-finals, the route through 2 Koreans, top and bottom of the semi-final lineup. And we are going to see some exhilarating action on the piste. Oh, this is huge, this is massive. Park Sang-won, defending champion, goes up against the German who's got the whole crowd almost here behind him. Fasten your seatbelts. It's sabre time. Right, this thing goes at 100 miles an hour. Referee's got to call right of way. Basically, he's got to decide who the attacking fencer is. If you're being attacked, you've got to run away or use your blade to block your opponent. Whole of the upper body is target from the waist right to the top of the head, and it's the only weapon where the athletes are allowed to hit with the side of the blade. It's so fast, there's no time, there's no clock on this. First fencer to reach 8 points signals the break. And it has been an electric start, all in the middle of the piste at the moment for Park Sang-won. You fancy that Schenkel and his coach will be thinking he's got to take this out of the middle of the piste. Oh, he had the right of way there, Moritz Schenkel, but he pulled his arm back and lost the attack. Well, this time they both go looking to the blade. They get caught up in the middle, and it's the second parry above the head from Schenkel that is given here. You watch this, they both get caught up high, but the final parry, the final block of the blade comes from the German. He's closing the gap, he's staying tight in this very intense battle. Oh, that's a nice bit of variety shown there. Moritz Schenkel made it look like he was going to go on the attack. He stops, draws the attack, parry or riposte. Absolutely great stuff. He's winning the tactical battle at the moment, the German, and he's back on level terms. Attack with Park at the moment. He has the right of way, and he lands it, and that will take us to the break. That is a thrilling contest between these two. And again, the attack fails from the German, and this is starting to go all the way of the Koreans. He's bossed the second, and he is now just one away. SABRE can go on a big run of hits here, but this is a mountain to climb. Schenkel has to score 7 unanswered to get through. Gets the first one. Park knew that was coming again, stepped in, drew the attack, para-riposte. That's a brilliant way to turn the match around, and a great deal of respect shown by Moritz Schenkel there in congratulating his opponent. He thought he was in that, and he really was at the halfway stage. But Park showed his class there in the second period. He was brilliant, and he is into the final. Semi-final number 2. Who's going to face Park Sang-won in the men's sabre final? Immediate call from Horvath for a video review. Referee called pari-riposte here. Difficult to see when the blades are both low. And if anything, it looked like Hwang went to search for the blade, and that's what the referee had called. But it was a really good call from Horvath, because I didn't hear any meeting of the blade in the live action. There's no sound on the replay, and it was a good call from Horvath. He gets the appeal going his way and scores the first point. The Korean hop, but it's not the Korean doing the Korean hop. It was Horvath on the Korean hop. Didn't work out this time. All the way through, didn't break time, Hwang, and Horvath has started to pull away. Does the attack go through? The referee says no, it doesn't. And I look up to the skies from Hwang, suggests he agrees. It was his attack on the left, but that misses. It's the second action that lands, and so Horvath has his turn. It's so fast, you've got time to explain one hit before the next hit is struck. Couple of little tippy-tappy steps at the start of that for Horvath, not going in the right direction and not showing enough intent on the attack. Hwang gets back within 2. This isn't done. This is not done. Hwang can still do this. And now we have a big one on us. It was always possible for Hwang to come back from 3 down, even at 14-11. He's done it. Now, can he keep the momentum and the tactical, logical circle in his favor? This for a place in the final. And I think Hwang's done that. Horvath runs away as though he's done it. I think Hwang did that. He had less histrionics at the end of it. There was less of an appeal for the hit. At 14-14, whatever happens, the referee has to look at the video. Well, I'm not entirely sure what the referee said there in terms of describing the action, but he has ultimately given that final hit to Georgi. But I'm not sure I would have seen all of those little actions. Confirmation then that Georg Horvath from Hungary is through to the men's individual sabre gold medal match, where he'll face the defending champion from Korea, Park Sang-won. Ready to come out for the last contest of the first day of fencing here.
Fencers, please get ready for the ball.
These two are full of vim and vigor in their semi-finals. They both come out here and today are very respectful of each other. Park Sang-won on the right. Gonna go Hogarth on the left, and Park out of the box straight away. Looked for parry-riposte there, the Korean, but it was a fairly agricultural attack from Horvath. Score's gone up to 2, but it is 1-1, and that's been corrected immediately. Made that decision before the referee said alley. Park to go parry-riposte for 2-1. And again, same action, slightly different. Stayed in a little longer, a little deeper, and then pulled back for the parry-riposte. Second period. Park's to lose. I'm not really sure what Horvath could have done about that. The blade's all over the place. The footwork's controlled beautifully from Park. And he can't go backwards. He can't go forwards, Horvath, at the moment. He does go on the attack this time. And I think that is really his only route through to trying to shore this one up a little bit. Come off the line, all-out attack. So 4 of the last 5 becomes 5 of the last 6 hits going Horvath's way. Oh, now that's been called attack right. I felt it was together, and Horvath feels it was at least the same. Wow. It's the arm of Park that's the only big difference there. And sticks with his decision. And to be fair, seeing it on replay, I understand that. Park's arm moving forwards the whole time, whereas Horvath stopped. Oh, that's a tasty one, though. That's a sneaky one. Pop. That's called a counter-attack. 13-8 up. Tried the stop cut again, the counter block, and Park wasn't going to fall for that one again. Here tries to go up on the inside of the wrist, but wasn't able to land the hit. Park picking up the blade. 1 away from defending the title. He won in Chengdu 4 years ago. Parry-riposte for me goes into the guard of Park from Horvath, and Horvath had already taken his mask off to congratulate Park. Such is the respect between the athletes. A nod of their head and a warm congratulations from Horvath. Park Sang-won was a class act today, you have to say. There we have it, Park Sang-won defending the title. He won last time out for Korea.